So we're talking about the future of the league. You got plenty of young talent in the league right now. A lot of superstars, right? But nobody's really ready to be that guy, to be him, to fill that void that LeBron's going to leave when he retires. So, Gil, in your opinion, who will be the face of the league when LeBron finally does retire?
It's the face of the league?
Or is it going to be a face by committee?
The only person who has the charisma, the style, is the one that's getting in trouble. It's John Morant. He's the only one who has the style of play that would put people in the seats. You know, when you're talking about the face of the league, you're talking about someone that's airborne, right? Dr. J. Then you had Larry Bird and Magic and then when Jordan came, Kobe, LeBron, Vince Carter, like you know what I mean? So it has to be someone that can put them people in the seat. So to be honest, it is John Morant. He has the style, he has the look. It's just right now he doesn't understand who he is and what is asked for him. You know, he might not be mentally ready to take on that challenge. Like nobody's even asked him, do you want to be the face? Like, coming into the draft, everyone was talking Zion. And he inherited this by just his style of play. So the real question is asking him, do you actually want to be the face of this league? If the answer is yes, then, you're going to have the, I guess they call it a mommy makeover. And then from there, Yeah.
Which is why, we saw photos from EYBL this weekend. All the kids out there rocking the Ja ones. Like, they don't give a fuck what's going on in the world. Bryce was wearing them, several other kids out there. So when we talk about Ja, like, the kids ain't tripping on all the, they are not, if anything, it might have boosted his shit.
Listen, you have us older generation judging a younger generation when from the ages of 25 and under, what he's doing is normal to them.
Yeah.
That's normal. That's normal behavior for that group, right? So to them, they're like, well, what the hell he do?
Yeah.
He ain't do shit.
That's what they do anyway.
They sitting there and they doing the same thing.
They doing the same thing. I'm about to say they doing the same thing.
Doing the same thing.
Should not buying Jordans because he was caught smoking a joint or something like that. It's like, it's not gonna change anything.
Or getting cooked on the golf course.
I think more niggas would buy Jordans.
Yeah.
If Mike got caught smoking,
up.
that shit would have sparked it up.
If Mike was on IG with the hitter.
Everybody be smoking.
Same thing with Ja. You see what I mean? Like that sparked the
It's just
youth.
different. Some people just got it. Some people just
it's hard.
Some people are just different. It's your aura too.
Is there anybody you're looking at in the league now besides Ja who can be? It's just like, look, you got Giannis, you got Embiid, you got all these top guys, Tatum, but none of them really feels like they have the charisma or willing at this point to accept what comes with all the good and the bad, what comes with being the face of the league.
I mean, I think it would have to probably be a big man. I just think that's what, it's so many of them. It's so many of you could put Jokic, you could put the new kid that's coming in from Paris, like all of them. I just feel like that's where it's going to have to go because there's nobody else. Who? Ja?
I don't see LeBron retiring for like 4 years at least is what I'm thinking.
So
and
we got a 4-year window.
I don't think the person's even in the league yet. Who's probably going to be the face?
I mean, it could be Scoot. It can be. Listen, the league
Brandon Miller?
The league is ran from guards.
Is what?
Guards.
It's ran?
Disagree? Why are you so quiet?
The NBA is ran through guards.
Well,
the reason is
I'm listening.
The same reason LeBron James is still 6'8", Kevin Durant is only 6'9", right? Mm-hmm. Because kids, they've already did their numbers. Kids do not buy shoes from players that are 6'10" and above, right? So the max that a star can be is basically 6'9". So you have Kevin Durant sitting at all of 7 fucking foot, but he's 6'9". LeBron James is 6'8", but he's all of 6'10" and a half, right? So Nike understands that kids they can't value big men.
I think Giannis probably one of the only dudes who
His shoes don't sell. They can give him a shoe. They can give him a shoe deal. Shoes don't sell.
Nice shoes.
I got a theory.
trust me, I know the numbers.
I believe
Am I right?
Yeah, I know the numbers.
I believe like after Mike, there became faces of the league, right? Which is multiple guys that carry the league. Like with your era, it was when you guys were the Adidas, you, KG, Chauncey, Timmy, all y'all, T-Mac, y'all was like the faces of the league.
It was just Tracy though.
You know what I'm saying? But like it was like a team, like it was a team of guys who were getting enough attention to carry the league, to have enough fan base to be like, yo, I want to be like one of these 6 guys, right? But then outside of that, you got a couple other guys on the Nike side, right? And it's always been the same type of like faces of the league, because that one guy has been LeBron. We gave him that from the start. We knew he was going to eventually take that torch. Kobe, he ended up becoming a guy. We didn't ever give him that from the early start.
Yeah.
So he had to work for that. So right now we got the Lukas, we got the Jaws, we got the Jokic's, we got the Giannis's, you know, the Embiid's. It's a lot of guys you can't forget. You know, depending on their influence, it's like, where do you put them?
See,
you know what I'm saying?
influence,
Based
though.
on
You
that.
said influence.
It's
They ain't got influence though, like Ja.
They all do. They all got their own markets.
Not like Ja though.
Nobody's
But it's
paying
boring though. It's boring.
No one's paying attention.
It's just big though.
Luka and Jokic don't have the influence, and
got a whole
got the
country.
players. Yeah, but that's
I'm saying, but in
We don't live in that country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But his influence over there is just as big as over anywhere else. Just like Yao, just like Jeremy Lin.
Wait, what's Luka's shoe deal?
For Jordan,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a big one.
Jordan. How many people share the same shoe?
Share? What you mean?
Yes,
Like that team Jordan.
it's a team Jordan.
It's a team
Him,
Jordan.
Jayson Tatum,
Yeah.
Zion, all wear the same fucking shoe.
You not buying no Luka?
No, I think Jayson
No,
Tatum got his own.
if they
I think
make
Jayson
him-
Tatum got his own signature.
It's guard play. You have to be in that guard, because the kids that are buying it, the kids that are want it, they don't see themselves being 6 foot, right? So the highest selling shoes right now will be Kyrie's, Kobe's, Jordan's, LaMelo Ball,
Kevin Durant.
Kyrie's, Kevin Durant, and John Morant's.
So it's going to be multiple faces at the end of the
No,
day.
I'm saying it's just all guard.
Yeah, but
ain't
there's
gonna be no
one
one
guy who's
person.
going to be, like, we know it's been LeBron's league. You could say Steph as well, but that's been pretty
I mean, we could
clear
put
cut.
Steph in there when LeBron retire,
But Steph,
if he's still playing.
Steph's going to be 35.
First of all,
It's too late.
they're going to be retiring by the same
Yeah.
time.
Time.
It's too late. Yeah.
And do we think we'll see a situation that we had with like Tom Brady and MJ where LeBron claims he's retiring, has to come back midseason because he can't get away from it?
No,
Or once he did.
I think once Bron gone, he gone.
especially with his son coming in, I feel like that's going to be a big emphasis on how long he stays
Yeah, I
and
think that's
how
what he
that
did.
draft takes place.
I think that's
He's
what
going to make sure.
Hey, listen.
he retired and then he come back to play with his son. He
He ain't
retired,
retiring.
then he come
There's
back.
no point, because the son can come into the league next
Yeah,
year.
and then he's going to lose money too, a lot
The
of
son
money.
can come into the NBA next year. So, I mean, he don't.
Let's say Bronny comes in and him and Bron are on different teams, and Bronny dunks on Bron. He got to just.
No way.
He got to shut it down
No
forever.
way.
Right there, he do that. He's goated already.
No way.
I
Dunking
don't
on
know
my
about that.
daddy.
He ain't shit you can tell
Bron
me.
better put him on his back.
I got the big piece of chicken now.
Bron
Living at home still.
I got the big piece of chicken.
He calls
Hey,
dad bro.
you know, Bronny's the funniest one. He's the type that'll make it to the league, still live with his dad. So it's free rent here.
Yeah.
This is free rent. They ain't going nowhere.
I like Bryce too. Bryce
Huh,
looking
Bryce?
good. Bryce looking good
Bryce
too.
got a
Hey,
different
man,
game.
listen, Bryce is going to be a junior next year.
Yep.
Ju-
And I mean, and
We
you know,
all talking about Bronny,
Yeah.
and Bryce, I want to play with both my
He
sons.
cut
That's
that
my
weight.
point, though. If he take a
Everything.
year off, take that little gap year, take a little red shirt year, and have the opportunity to play with both of them, if that becomes feasible. Nobody's ever really talked about the Bryce component just because it feels like it's too far ahead in the future. But
38 to 9, 40 for the one.
How old is your
Yeah, he'd be right there.
How old is your other son?
My youngest one?
Yeah.
11.
11.
Oh,
and
12 tomorrow.
12. And then Elijah is
16.
what? 16.
that's wild.
Beat the 12-year-old.
Crazy, I know your kids'
Yeah.
age.
He cold.
That's pretty
He
bad.
cold. He cold.
Hey,
All 4 of them are fucking cold.
Cold as hell.
All
you got
4.
you got a family of hoopers, Gil. You done well.
And one cheerleader.
You, don't do
killing
that.
on the cheerleader.
Don't do that.
But she
Gil.
killing on the
Don't do that.
cheerleader circuit.
Don't do that.
She killing on the cheerleader
Don't do
circuit.
that. Let
that's
her
cool.
live. Let her live.
It's cool. All I just see is the future of, hey, what's Shorty name right there?
No, you know exactly
Go get
what-
Shorty name right there. Like, oh,
You know
man,
exactly what it's going.
Oh,
Cheerleaders.
Oh my God.
Cheerleaders
Yo,
are
she's
for-
gonna watch
for the ball.
this.
Every
Don't
week
say
we
that.
try to do something to get canceled.
Don't
We have started
say
early.
that. She's gonna watch.
Remember, Underdog Fantasy presents this show, so do us a favor, do us a solid. Go ahead, download that Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. Like I said, stay away from them 5 pieces. I'm hooked on the 5-piece. You got to go 2 to 3 because somebody will betray you. Then pick
I got betrayed last night.
Who got you?
Huh?
Who?
Sorry ass, Smart. Kevin Love played 12 minutes. I just needed one more point, like 11.5 altogether.
Yeah.
Right? And he had 10.
Take the lowers.
12 minutes, never got back in.
We're going to get our bread right. The goal is to bankrupt Underdog, as you guys already know. And we're going to get our bread back, Underdog. You already know that.
Agent Zero. Change the game. Put that respect on his name. Look, with the honor call for greatness, the chosen a few that carry the gift of genius, who do what they do, who possess finesse, are blessed with desire, it's true. I'ma say it loud, none other than who?